But now I feel like in recent seasons, you've found a really nice balance of maintaining your friendship, but also calling Teresa out when necessary. How do you think you got here? What changed? Like, how would you describe your relationship today, and why you're, not afraid to ruffle feathers now?
I think you're a very different girl from 30 to 40. That's first of all. I think that it's self awareness and self growth. It was also tiptoeing because I'm the outsider of the family and I don't want to upset in-laws. I don't want to upset I don't want to ruffle feathers. So I would take a lot of it and close my mouth because I don't want the family upset. And I'd be like, I can handle this. I got it. I'll just deal with it. And as I got a little older and started to mature a little more, I was like, actually, no, we're going to go with what's right here, whether anyone likes it or not, because I will not be bullied. And it's just, I guess that's just how life went. I just grew some balls. Okay.
Yeah. Well, and also now in the current cast, you have really great friendships with Jackie and Margaret. I love seeing the three of you just have fun, and it just seems like there's a really nice, strong alliance there. Do their friendships also kind of inspire you to step into your power more and be more outspoken?
Yes, I love a girl's girl. I really do. And Jackie and Margaret both are. They're both there. They back you up. They're there for your endeavors, what's going on in business. We share contacts. There's no competition. It's like, how can we help each other grow in any situation?
I recently spoke with Jackie, and she told me that the next season of Jersey is more drama than ever before. Teresa said it's even better than the table flipping days. Dolores says it's been worth the wait. What do you say about the next season? What can you tease, Melissa?
It's definitely crazy. There's definitely moments in there that I was like, like I thought we were way past that. Especially when you think like, everyone's happy now and in love bubbles, and then you see things explode and you're like, whoa, where did that come from? Like definitely big explosions, very comparable to the beginning seasons that we're all, remembering. So
How would you describe your journey on the next season?
my journey, I don't know, it's definitely like a journey with Joe and I. It's always, we're always very much so a family, and like to just show how our family functions and how our relationship kind of works, and it's relatable to a lot of other families out there and husbands and wives out there that kind of go through what we go through. So we put everything on the table, good and bad, Joe and I think that's always where I shine, is with my immediate family, and just who I am as a person, and with my mom and my sisters. And when they show my own personal life is where I think I feel the most comfortable. It's hard for him, and I get it. It was a huge change. But I've pretty much put it to the point where I'm like, this is my life, this is my career. I love you, I love my kids, I love my family, but I'm not stopping. We're pretty much the longest standing housewives couple. So knock on wood. Yeah, so we've been going a long time on reality TV, which is not easy. I mean, I've been on since I'm like 30 years old, and that's rough. You're still young when you're 30. You don't really know everything. I had babies. I was a 30-year-old raising three kids on a reality show. So it's not easy. And I was figuring out who I was. And then when I think I finally got into my role, and I was like, oh, this is who Melissa Gorga, there she is. And now I'm 40, and now I have a little power everywhere because I'm working and I'm bringing in my own money and I'm paying my own bills and I'm contributing. And I think Joe just sits back. He's like, what's going on? So to his credit, he's just like, wait a second, this is not what I originally signed up for. And I'm like, yeah, well, life is unpredictable. And things change and we have to go with it. And I think that Joe and I are so great at, what we care about the most truly is our kids and our family. And like, we're very good at separating it. Like, yeah, the red carpets are great and the glitz and the glamour and the restaurants and the people. But at the end of the day, like nothing is more important to us than like happy kids and being home and like having that family. Cause we know that you can get lost out there very easily. And we don't want to get lost. So we got lost once or twice, but especially even watching it back, we were like, whoa, it's happening. Okay, it's happening. And let's like pull it back in and let's focus here on like what really matters. And that's what we did.
Oh, I love that. Well, speaking of marriages, Teresa is getting ready for wedding number two, and I know you weren't at her first wedding, so this is
No.
an exciting moment for you as well. How do you think that Louie will fit into the Giudice Gorga family once he is officially married to Teresa?
I think he'll do a great job. I get along with him really, really well. I think he's a great guy. I think he's gonna fit right in. I mean, they're obsessed with each other, these two. It's crazy. So they're in a love bubble. Love bubble. That's what they call it.
Jackie told me that she believes love has changed Teresa. Finding love with Louie specifically has changed Teresa, that we're seeing a softer side of her. How do you think that finding love with Louie has changed Teresa, if at all?
Yeah, I definitely think he tries to talk more sense into her. So when she's losing it, and you'll actually see this on the upcoming season, when she's starting to go there to the other side, he kind of brings her back and he's like, whoa, these ladies are right. You need to listen to them. I'm like, huh, where have you been all our lives?
I love that. I love
So
that. Now,
I love it. And he also himself goes through the ringer entering our family and like being on this show, and you'll see he has to go through, and I'm like, there's no passes. Welcome to the family.